great enemy managed to steal the key from out of our very grasp. Damn the Eldar and their arrogance. Had we not been delayed in reaching the key, we could have denied the ruinous powers their prize. We still have no idea what this key does. According to the Eldar Witch, Inquisitor Toth holds these answers. If this is true, then he has a good deal to explain. The least of which is not why he would withhold information that could allow us to better fight the forces of chaos. Could he be tainted? The thought is unimaginable. Even more concerning, we know now that we face more than mere chaos cults, but members of an actual traitor legion. The very Marines who turned against our Emperor some 10 millennia ago. Luckily, our scouts were able to track their sorcerer and his entourage back to their base of operations. It is located not far from our current position. I relish in the opportunity to bring death to these blasphemous traitors.
Hello again, we're here for part 8 of this mega campaign, and without further ado, let's get into this mission.
My lord, blood ravens approach from the south.
How did they get so close? My lord, these flies are minor annoyances. We have the key and ample bodies to imprison the blood ravens behind a wall of corpses, while we complete the ceremony. Your assurances leave me cold, Sindri. Events have proven my words true in every turn, my lord. We are not in danger. Events have proven you fortunate, sorcerer. To what do you owe this present bout of nauseous optimism? We have received a message, Lord Bale. We have a new ally who is more than ready to betray the Blood Ravens. Excellent. Prepare for what is to come. And dispose of this idiot.
Why? How have I failed?
You were stupid enough to personally deliver ill news to Lord Bale. And we cannot abide stupidity.
Brother Mateo, report.
The Chaos Forces have rent an impassable chasm through the center of the city and have taken up position in a temple. The battle is upon us, Captain.
We are arriving at your position momentarily. Hold the chasm. I will deal with the temple.
It will be done.
You are finished, Apothecary. Had the Emperor not intended I suffer, then I would feel no pain. What foul acts are these heathens involved in?
They are performing a ceremony to release the key from its bindings. We must stop them.
Yes. We will need to break down the mighty doors of that once glorious temple. It appears they have rent a chasm across the city, stopping us from reaching the other side. An outpost with machine cults located here gives us access to the vehicles we will surely require. Secure the outpost and stop that ceremony.
Let's get to it.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Hopefully you should notice that the volume of my voice can kind of outpace the volume of the game now. Probably not, but well, we can only hope.
Scouts reporting for duty. Infiltrating enemy territory.
At your command.
What is your will?
Take and hold. Under fire.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Ever vigilant.
Let's get you boys over here. Give them some help.
Under fire.
Defending objective.
Activating jump pack. Take and hold.
Ah, took my eyes off the prize for a little bit.
Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, Lord. Build routine
Scouts ready.
721 initiated.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Heresy grows from idleness.
And in a second, there we go. It's alright because I don't tend to use assault marines, and that gets the squad out my way quicker.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Do need to get over there as quick as possible though.
Defending objective.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Yes, my lord.
My knowledge
Let's
is
get you gentlemen.
My aim shall not falter.
Apothecary here. Under fire.
knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Right, let's get a couple
Routine 721
of you.
initiated. Yes, Lord.
We should get another one of
Build
you.
routine 721 initiated.
A couple of Space Marine squads. Let's upgrade the cap. Let's get getting on.
Scouts here.
Yeah,
Scouts
you
in
could be
advance.
then not trying to go into the front of that.
Marine squad deployed. Enemy. Charge.
Walk softly.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Yes,
Right.
most beneficent
What
one.
we'll do is we'll get this so we can get some special weapons.
Under fire.
Praise the Emperor. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Heresy grows from idleness. Charge.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
And then upgrade you. Actually, I wonder if the hotkeys are still the same. Yes!
Yes, most beneficent one.
Buggery.
What's your order?
Just in time to fuck me up.
Await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Faith is our shield. Squad broken.
Yes, Lord.
Emperor's chosen.
Right, so all of those have been
Yes,
upgraded
Lord.
to that level. We can upgrade that.
Here to serve.
I can go down and get that. Alright, we've got a turret there, so feasibly,
Fear not the psycho. Knowledge
let's
is
get
power.
over here.
Hide it well.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Bit of a
peace.
pain we've lost our apothecary, but well,
Yes, most beneficent one.
can't have everything.
Fear denies faith. Ever vigilant.
They can just stay over there. Quite happy to keep them as far away from me as possible. Let's upgrade our boys so they're a bit
Most
more.
beneficent one.
Let's get another squad.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
That'll be done soon. So that should be their accuracy just a little bit better.
Direct us to the enemy.
I await your instructions.
Let's get another one of these because it can't hurt. More energy.
Marine squad deployed. Ever vigilant.
Let's get one of you, and then we'll get all of these.
Charge.
Get more of, because that just basically means it doubles the amount of heavy weapons. This is all stuff you've seen me do in every other mission, but now I'm finally telling you.
Here to serve.
For the Emperor.
Build routine 721
Awaiting
initiated.
orders.
Now we have that. Now
Yes, most beneficent one.
get down here.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Ever vigilant.
Let's get some heavy bolters on them.
Heresy.
We'll get them a sergeant. Well, maybe one of these days. There we go. Excuse me. Should be able to get that. Yep. Can get some frag grenades on those boys.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
At your command.
Here to serve.
Direct us to the enemy.
Let's just get all three of yous going down here.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Just in case. Never know. Like that.
Under fire.
There you go, 10-man squad. Just sitting waiting for us.
At your command.
Now, to those of you that are not part of the Warhammer community that are watching this with no idea as to what's going on, these guys are called Chaos Space Marines. Basically us, but seen some bad stuff and then decided I want me some of that for some reason. So they have forsaken their old oaths and decided to jump in with a bad crowd. That's it in its basic form. There is a whole lot more to it, but me explaining it to you is not going to be half as interesting as some of the other people that do lore videos, lore content. They'll be able to do a much better job of explaining it to you than me. Or if you would like me to do more in-depth on it, then just let me know.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Because if I know it's a request, then I can do more lore intensive videos.
Charge.
This is just a little bit quiet at the start
I await your instructions.
until we can get. Oh, that's right, we need a machine cult for that. So we'll just build one of these at the back here.
Build routine 721 initiated.
What is your order? Maintain attack formation. What is your order? Direct us to the enemy. What is your order? Fire in the hole!
Rally
What's your order?
squad!
Fear not the Psyker.
Faith is our shield. Faith is our shield. Orders received, brother. Faith is our shield. Weapons at ready. It is time. Under fire.
And just like that.
I await
Right.
your instructions.
So, there are two ways that we could get over here. We could get some assault marines, get them to jump over, come all the way around here, and then come into this base. All hunky-dory, all very easy. However,
Heresy.
I am a lazy man, and I would rather do things faster.
Here to serve.
God damn.
Shall obey.
Alright, we'll just build one of these
Build
then.
routine 721 initiated.
Because once this is done, and then once we build an orbital relay, we'll get access to Terminator squads, which we can then just teleport. Oh no, god. Which we can then just teleport here, boom, then we get this base. Cheesy, yes, but I don't give a flying buggery, it'll be done.
We are
So
the
we just
Emperor's
have to
chosen.
wait for that. Oh, we could upgrade our energy. Oh, can't upgrade that. Let's give our sergeants better weapons.
Here to serve.
And we'll build this fellow right in here, because it's just thematic.
Initiated.
We'll get more slots of both, because if I remember correctly, once we get this, we get juicy stuff. If I remember correctly. Can't say for definite. Right, that should be all the upgrades that we can possibly get for our Marines. The only things really left is to upgrade our commanders. So let's give them a bit more health and inspiring aura, and because we can, we'll get these three. So we give him a psychic ability, give them both more health and more attack, and we'll give him an inspiring aura.
My faith is my shield.
Can do level 2. No, we can't because we don't have the money. Now we can do it. Oh, we do love seeing things like that. There we go. Now, bugger me, man.
Yes, most beneficent.
The other thing we can do
We stand ready.
is cheese it.
Embark.
We'll not bother with these two because you'll find, funnily enough, as soon as we take this, they just pop in. Don't know why it's a game mechanic, but it is, and it's funny. So we could get predators, we could get dreadnoughts, we could get all of these things, but getting them over here is pretty much pointless. And if we did get them over here, then we would have to blow them up so that we could then reacquire them over here. So then, let's drop you boys over here, and then let's drop you boys when it all loads up. This is the thing as well, when you put things into transports, they do end up like that. So let's get them over here, because I've obviously transported them in where they instantly aren't needed. Those are now mine, those are now mine, this is now mine. Let's get that up to tier 2. Over to that. Does not mine just yet, but fair enough. Let us drop off those two. Drop off that one. As you can see there, got 2 squads. So
At your command.
we'll put some rockets on those.
Faith is our shield. Cleanse, purge, kill.
Let's upgrade those ones, and we'll upgrade these ones.
At your command. For the Emperor.
There we go. Now we've got this stuff here. At least I think that's how it goes. Oh, damn it. Right, let's get some of these on the go.
Awaiting orders. Take and hold.
What is your will?
Right, let's build this over here.
Initiated.
By his glorious name.
Fear not the psycho.
I was pretty sure they ended up getting brought over, but guess not.
Battle.
Do they have to come over? Oh well, not quite the way I thought it was going to go, but whatever. You're building that, getting a couple of tanks.
Heresy grows from idleness. For the Emperor! Charge! Fear denies faith. Charge! Under fire!
Get a couple of destructors over here.
Yes, Lord.
I'll make another power.
Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated.
Ah, that's all 6. Cool. Now we'll get you boys to capture it. I don't know what I need to do. The outpost must not fall. Get troops across the outpost and capture the structures there. Get across the impassable chasm. I don't know what more I need to do. I mean, I'll get these two over here. I mean, surely they're not wanting me to capture mines.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. I shall
Surely not.
fail. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Here to serve.
Let's get 1 is 4. We'll get. Let's get an annihilator.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Here to serve.
Wonder. Oh, I can't delete it because it's not mine. Ah. Maybe if I build them up, it'll be fine. I honestly don't know.
Here to serve.
Right, more Terminators. Right, that's fully upgraded. That's just working on it. You guys are here, so let's get that and that. Let's get a couple of years.
Here to serve. Build routine 721
Get out that one, that one. And
Build routine
that one.
721 initiated.
We'll just defend this until they get over here to build it. Give you an assault cannon. Give you a last cannon.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I shall end.
Let's get them over there.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Here to serve. As you wish. Build routine 721 initiated.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
I mean, this isn't going to go away, I don't think, because we've met the requirements, but it's not logging it as if we have. So I don't know what to do. Shall we mosey on down to this next one?
most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
That works out. So you boys go and take that one. You boys go and take that one.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Just trying anything to encourage this thing to tell me it's done. Wondering if I'm just going to use the arrows now because this is starting anyway.
For the Emperor! Command me. Fear our Emperor!
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Faith is eternal. Faith is eternal. Even in death I still serve.
Right, now we'll mosey on over here, cutting off anything that would be in the road. Get all 4 of them.
Apothecary ready.
Let's get a couple of hellfires and
Under fire. Under fire. Apothecary ready. Apothecary ready. What are your needs? The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. We are the Emperor's chosen. I have awoken.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Under fire.
The outpost is secure, Captain.
The doors to this temple were
Okay.
designed to stop all but the most violent impacts. To bring them down, we will need the power of hellfires and predators.
I have awoken.
We have been blessed by the power of the Land Raiders. Seek the privilege of
Oh,
the service
bugger, eh?
at the machine cult.
so that was what I was on about before. That's the machine that we would have got access to and didn't think we were going to get. Why are you going all the way up there? These are just gone looking for issues. So that vehicle that I was wanting to show you is basically this but bigger, and see that twin linked blast cannon that's on there? It has 2 of them and it's on its sides.
What is your order? Yes, my lord.
And now I've got 3 apothecaries over here.
Remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Right, so let's get one of yous on there,
Who requires my aid?
one of you on them,
Who requires my aid?
and one of you on...
Who requires my aid? Under fire.
instructions.
Right, let's get
Build routine
you.
721 initiated.
Let's go up to this top corner, see what's happening up there.
I am ready to serve again. I shall end.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
That does look an awful lot like something that you should probably be dealing with.
Under fire.
Oh, and you came into the path to missile launcher toting vehicles. That sounds like a great idea. Obviously, at this rate, this is just a denial for them. It's a lot of turrets.
Under fire.
Yes.
Oh no, our poor apothecary didn't last. It's a sheer difference between Terminators and normal Space Marines.
Under fire.
Command me.
Terminators are simply built for this kind of stuff.
Under fire.
Didn't even pay attention to that.
I await your instructions.
It's a bit of a nuisance.
Yes, Lord.
Let's get that back up, because why not? Then we'll go back to this.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
There you go, there's their missile launchers. And he got wiped out. Rather unceremoniously, they're bringing in obliterators. That didn't last very long. This is obviously, as you can see, they have a Chaos Temple. They have a Desecrated Stronghold. This is a Demon Pit. So this is like their orbital relay. That's their equivalent. They have an armory there. These are just basically dark Space Marines, if you want.
Under fire.
Oh, that's why.
Here to serve.
Squad broken.
Alright. Fair enough.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Oh, they're trying to take that from me.
Await your instructions.
Not very kind. Screw it. Let's go after them.
Shall be destroyed. The enemy's
enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
You can just destroy all that stuff. If they want that point, they can have it. Ow. Yes.
Under fire.
Yeah, fair. If they wished for it badly enough.
Under fire. Even in death I still serve.
And there's your Dreadnought equivalent. That's a whole different story. Ironically enough, we're running from the inside out. That's kind of funny. Break it from both sides.
Where you need us most. Faith is eternal. I shall end you.
And now they're coming up to try and deal with us. It's not gonna go well.
How can I serve?
Kill it with fire. And thunk thunk. You would have thought that would have killed him, but hell.
The doors are broken. With haste. Stop them before they can finish.
Sir, the Imperial Guard have arrived.
Victory is
Rally
ours.
squad!
Wait, why did they not attack?
The
What
fallen shall
betrayal
be
is
forever
this?
remembered as the Emperor's
Space
finest.
Marines, cleanse these heretics.
Not quite what you would expect.
I am the instrument of his will.
We've spent so long at the start of the game trying to save them, trying to help them, and here they are trying to kill us now.
It is better to die
Very
for the
kind.
Emperor than live for yourself. Under fire. Apothecary here. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
And there we go.
Inquisitor Toth has arrived at your request.
And what do our scouts say?
The guard's distraction was a success. The Chaos Lord and his host escaped. We are, however, tracking their movements and questioning some of the traitor guard that we captured.
How could I not have seen this? How is it I am blind when it matters the most?
Are you referring to these traitorous guardsmen or the destruction of your homeworld, Cyrene?
I should have seen the rot before it spread. Instead, I was blind for far too long. I put my own world to the torch. I killed with the Inquisition's eager sanction and watched too many innocents die in a holy firestorm. And yet, here I am again at yet another doorstep, with the executioner's blade in my very hand.
Blessed is the mind too small for doubt, Gabriel. Perhaps there is truth in there, for the both of us.
I still believe, old friend. I believe in the sovereign might of the Golden Throne, and in the purity of the Imperium.
But you have lost faith in yourself.
Only in what I see, Isidore. Only in what I see.
And what is it that you see, Captain?
I see conspirators and liars more concerned with their own agenda than the will of the Emperor.
I am not so easily cowed by such displays, Captain.
You lied to me and cost me men.
Bitter they die, their blood pure. If you feel warranted in handing out recriminations, then their deaths are on your head. I warned you to leave this world, to leave Tartarus for the warp storm.
Your words still ring untrue, Inquisitor. I know you were here before we arrived.
I am not in the habit of explaining my actions, Captain. But yes, I was here before you arrived. stalking after horrors to strip my knights of their dreams.
The same horrors that the legions of chaos seek.
On Tartarus, there are no coincidences, Captain. There is only the storm that winnows the faithful from the heretic.
Are we faithful men, Toth? Good servants of the Emperor? It is time for us to put aside our differences. What do they seek, Toth? What do you seek here?
This world is cursed, Captain. Thousands of years ago, an artifact of ancient evil power was lost here. The forces of chaos seek this artifact. They've sought it for centuries, but have never held all the pieces of the puzzle.
And now they do.
An Imperial excavation team uncovered the first marker, and word somehow got to the enemy. With the knowledge of the exact planet and the first marker, it was a simple matter to uncover the remainder. Now they have the last piece necessary. A key to unearth the artifact itself.
What is this artifact?
A stone called the Maledictum. It contains a creature of great evil, a creature of chaos itself. The stone imprisons a demon, one of untold power.
How is it possible that the citizens of Tartarus did not know this? These artifacts lay buried beneath their own cities.
From what I surmise, the demon within the Maledictum may be imprisoned, but it is not powerless. It can still influence people with visions and madness. The ancient text in the Registratum Malpheus speaks of a warp storm that visited this system at an age when many Space Marine chapters were still young. The storm drove the inhabitants of this planet insane. Under the demon's influence, they hit the markers and buried the Maledictum to protect it against hunters like myself. When colonists returned to this world, they remained ignorant of the perils. They built over the dark places, never knowing what lay beneath.
And the Eldar, did they seek this power for themselves?
No, it was they who imprisoned the demon in the first place. The Eldar fiercely safeguard knowledge of the stone against all others, going so far as to interfere in our efforts to find it. As Chaos's most ancient enemy, they see themselves as the only capable defense against its influence. And we have paid for their arrogance.
I assume there is still time to avert disaster.
This is already a disaster. The power of the Maledictum is enough to turn the faithful and drive men mad. Many of the Imperial Guard and local population have already turned, as you've seen. It's affecting you, and your men as well. I can feel it. It is calling the warp storm to eclipse this system. It wants to trap us here, with it, so it can force even the best of us to serve its twisted will. This is why I encouraged you to leave. Why I still encourage it.
You know I cannot do that. I will not shrink away in the face of evil.
I would do no less. Enough. Let us end this bickering and face our enemy united. Together, we have a better chance of finding and destroying the Maledictum.
They are weak, terrified of the power that you alone are strong enough to control. It is yours. Yours for the taking. But they mean to destroy it, those small-minded fools. Think of the good you could do in the name of the Emperor. Think of the power you could wield. It is all yours for the taking. The Maledictum is mine.
And on that note, we can notice that one of our closest brothers is starting to fall into madness. That's kind of the unsavoury side of chaos, is that it can infect anyone's mind, can make anyone think they're doing for the right, but they're actually doing wrong. Anyway, that brings us to the end of Mission 8. I do thank you for sticking around with me up until this time. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.